So today's class is like kind of off topic from the syllabus. So I'm not gonna take the whole class on this. So we'll just talk about Firebug and just move on to our looping structures. Okay. So and the other thing, the videos are out for the previous class that just up. Priyanka has done a very great job over there. So even the class notes, the class files, everything is up there. So if you guys want to practice or just download them, go ahead and have your practice over there. Okay. So well, right. Let's jump into the class straight off. So now, why do we need a debugging tool in front end? Like this is not programming at all, but why do we really need a debugging tool? So that's what the topic today is. So debugging. So in general, I don't call it as debugging because it's not programming over there. So I instead I call to manipulate, to make changes, we use Firebug. Okay. So Firebug. What exactly is Firebug? Firebug is a Firefox extension. So Taufik, do you know anything about Firebug? Yeah, great, fantastic. So yeah, Firebug is a Firefox extension. You can just I'll just show you guys. It's an add-on in Firefox. Yes, it's a Firefox extension. I just removed Firebug from my system. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to uh, install it or how to add it to your Firefox. So name itself is like Firebug. So bug means like if you want to have some changes, if you want to debug your code, your front end code most precisely, because you cannot debug your PHP code with Firebug. You can only debug your front end code. There is another tool called Fire PHP, I guess. I don't exactly remember. It's used for debugging PHP, they say, but I don't assume that one can debug PHP because PHP is on the server side, which is hidden actually, which is kind of hidden, not exactly hidden. We won't be seeing any PHP code in the front end. So if you want to debug PHP, then I'll tell you guys, go into PHP. So I'll tell my own way to debug the code because I'm really good at debugging the PHP code. I mean that's what I feel. So yeah, this is up. So you guys can see my screen and you guys can hear me clear. Great. So yeah, you see here I have searched for Firebug in Google. So the first thing it shows, Firebug add-ons and Firefox. I'm sorry, Firefox Mozilla add-ons. Okay. So now what I do is like I just click on this. I got this result from Google. Click on this and it says add to Firefox. Okay. All you gotta do is like add it to Firefox. So it just says okay, I'm downloading. Good. I gotta install. So install now, and you can see the message here. Firebug has been installed successfully. Okay. Now, if you go onto your browsers after you install it, if you go onto your browsers, you can see this little bug here. It looks like an insect here. So this is Firebug. You see Firebug. Click on this, Firebug gets activated for this particular website. Whatever the web page. I say Firebug gets activated for the web page. Okay, so that's how we install Firebug. So I'll just note down the step here. Step 1. Step 1. Search for Firebug. Click on the link. Click on the link. Add to Firefox. Okay, and it appears on the top right corner of the web page or browser. It's not a web page, it's browser actually. It's a browser add-on, not a web page add-on. So that's how we add Firebug to Firefox. So this is only for Firefox. We cannot do it on any other browser. This is like Firefox specifically used with Firefox. Okay, for Chrome, you need not install anything. For Chrome, it's just inspect element. It's again a beautiful feature in Chrome. That's the reason people, developers, tend to use Chrome. But yeah, most of them use Firefox because they have Firebug in it. So that's the only reason developers use Firefox, because they have a Firebug in it. So Firebug is, a friendly tool to just see the markup of the HTML code or how the styles are getting applied. And if you have to modify a style, then yeah, Firebug helps you out there. And for JavaScript, yeah, to see some output from the JavaScript code. See, since we are using document.write over there, when we are coding, really coding for something, if you use document.write, everything goes off, only the document.write gets over there. So instead of that, if I want to see an output from JavaScript or jQuery, then Firebug is again used to see the output. Even the same features are available in what you call our home, but yeah, this is added as an extension. That's the only difference. And there are some only very few differences between the Firebug and the Chrome inspect element. But yeah, like for a developer, yeah, everything, both of these works the same. Okay, and in Internet Explorer, you have if you go, I'll just show Internet Explorer. So I just clicked on, and for Safari, you will be having the developer tools. It says developer tools, and you can see in the developer tools the same thing. So these are the tools used to check your markup, check your code. So here the settings button here, you can see here developer tools. Okay, I click on developer tools. It does the same thing as Firebug. You can see here. Now we'll just see how Firebug looks like.